శృతి ఇంకా జాయిన్ అవ్వలేదు.
Recording in progress.
All right. Good evening. Today, we are starting a session on Soul Wealth Activation Program. The objective of this program, before we start the program, why are we doing the Soul Wealth Activation? What is the purpose of Soul Wealth Activation? Everyone would have had questions. Okay. So my purpose is very simple, guys. Most of us don't know how you manage wealth. We feel that the wealth comes in and karma and all that stuff. We talk about high language, but only handful of us know what is the relationship between wealth and what is the relationship between soul. So you'll have to treat wealth as very affectionate. Then only wealth will say thus. So if you look back in ancient Vedic philosophy or in Indian Vedic sciences, what we call as Sanatana Dharma, there is a lot of things which our ancestors taught us. They, if they say that some of the things are rituals in the morning which you end up doing after waking up. You'll have to brush your teeth, clean your surroundings. You have to keep your house neat. Then only Lakshmi will enter your house. You'll have to take bath. You'll have to lit a lamp. All these are rituals which are taught. And the objective of soul wealth, activation is in the fast-paced life. Some of us have forgot what that means in because of being busy, being in regular life of affairs. We lost some of the rituals. Some of the people still continue rituals, which is good. Now, the objective, I cannot teach everything in the 10 days. So, the objective for me is to teach you all the essence science of relation between wealth and how soul is connected to wealth is what we'll try to refer. So what we end up covering in this program, and this program is a prequel for my 90-day program of wealth creation. Phase 4, we talk about the art of creating wealthy blueprint. And before you create a wealthy blueprint, what you need is you need to connect with your soul to your wealth and vice versa. And that's why I have invited people who are part of 5X career sprint program into this program. Okay, that's the essence of this program, guys. The objective is to heal, recode existing things, and raise our belief system so that your soul and wealth connection becomes harmonious. And that's the objective. And what do we cover in this 10 days? Very powerful packed session, guys. The recordings will be available for all of you in the WhatsApp group community. And this is where we'll post everything here. Hence, it's important that you stay connected in the WhatsApp community group. Day 1, today we are talking about foundation reset, subconscious programming, and we talk about your self-worth of understanding it. The tools we use is neuro-linguistic programming, EFT, emotional frequency therapy, and bit of journaling. Day 2, we talk about energy hygiene, which is tomorrow. We also have this session on weekends, Saturday and Sunday also we're having this session, so that a full pace session. Because it's working professionals, I've set this session at 8:30 p.m. in the evening so that most of the people can benefit from these sessions. Day 2, again coming back, is energy healing. We talk about aura cleaning. It's important that you keep clearing your aura time and again. And we talk about some chakra basics. Chakra scanning we do, and guided meditation we end up doing in, which gets shared recorded version with you all. Then on the third day, we talk about Vedic root reset. Root chakra, which is the foundation of your entire soul wealth activation, is what we get covered here. And we also end up cleaning our ancestral karma. You knowingly or not knowingly attach some ancestral karma to our belief system, that we do. And as a part of that, some of the recommendations for me is Vedic chanting, and other recommendation is Hopono for lineage wealth, is what I'll clear. Day 4, we talk about power of emotions. And if you recall, guys, who are part of my 5X career sprint program, we talk about power of emotions in multiple places. Because this is very important. Your emotional alchemy is very important, and that is related to your heart chakra. So we talk about gratitude journaling, heart coherence in that sort of a section on day 4. Day 5 and day 6 is all about money DNA, spiritual magnetism. How do we activate, third eye activation? how do we connect with the divine and why divine's connection is important in your life journey. We talk about those sort of beliefs. And then day 7 and day 8, we talk about quantum manifestation, wealth consciousness. And day 9 and day 10 is about manifestation ritual and integration flow, and which we end up doing through ritualistic practices. If you are interested in, we talk about crystals, recommendation of crystals and all will be given to you. Either you can choose buying crystals on your own, or you can choose buying crystals through me. Either of this can be done at the end of the third day. Okay. So let's move forward with this, and let's get ahead as what is in today. So the topics which I'm covering today, we talk about money blueprint, and it is important for each one to have money blueprint. No one will teach this. Money blueprint, money types, we talk about it, and we decode our money beliefs. Where is this money beliefs coming to us? And we reprogram our money blueprint. So money blueprint is a fundamental for us to get into a phase two, the art of managing your wealth. So that's where it all starts. So this is the bedrock of the entire program for all of us. Okay. So let's move forward. So before we get going into the topic, I want you all to set your intentions for the program. So what I mean is take a book, take a journal and write it down that what is your purpose of attending a soul wealth program? What do you want to achieve? People who are here can unmute yourself and speak about why, what is the intention of your soul wealth program, and why are you here? What you wish to take away from the program is what I want. Then we talk about healing financial past and emotional debt. This is very critical aspects of it. We use some scientific tools which have learned in the past that I will share. And the journal prompt is why are you here? And why are you here? And why are you here to open your money story? Is what we talk about it. But before we move forward, I want to start with Mohana and then subsequently Vinay. What is your objective of this soul wealth? So in the program beginning, I talked about the connection of your soul and the wealth. I talked about why this is more important for you in creation of your wealth blueprint. I want to understand from you what is your intention. So you write your intention and keep it, because my mentors always used to tell me that anything when you're talking about money, anything we are talking about course related to money aspects, our karma will not let it happen. So you may have a lot of issues. So your soul will not let you to come to this session. You feel uncomfortable within inside to attend the program. Otherwise, you will see sudden power cut, sudden, things which happens in your places, or you may be outside while the intent of you to attend the program, but somewhere you are outside the program because you are pre-planned event somewhere. So all these things will put you in it so that you will not hear what you are supposed to hear. This is all karma, guys. So let's brace it up to see and pull ourselves for this session, because it will be difficult journey, both in the mind, in the heart, and in physical movement. So it will not let you, your physical body, mental body, and your spiritual body will not align you to attend this program. Okay, having said, Mohana, what is your intention of this program?
Intention to know the connection between, as you said, the soul and the money.
Super. You want to know the connection between it? Write it and keep it. You write it in this language. I am Mohana. I would like to really go ahead and understand the connection which I have with my soul has with the wealth. I want to really go deeper to understand the purpose of my relationship with wealth around. Write it down and keep it. Vinay, thank you. Well, Vinay said he is outside today, so let's park Vinay. Let's give leave it. Vinay, that's fine. You can write it in your diary and keep it. We can discuss that in. So before we start, I'll tell my intention. I'm Venkat, and my intention in this session is all about I want to practice my connection with soul and wealth. I want to do as much as need I can do with helping you connect your soul to your wealth. I'm seeking blessing of Divine Mother to help me guide you all to find out your purpose of this session. That's why my intention is about the session. I will do as much as I can what I have learned through this journey to impart that through you through a very natural way of means to you all. So I learn in the process and I also give you the knowledge which I have gained over a period of time. That's my intent of this session. And before we move, guys, I want you to write a journal and keep it. Why are you here and what you wish to do to revive your money story? Write it and keep it. We will reflect back after 10 days. Okay? Give me a thumbs up and we'll move forward with it. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's move forward. Okay. So this is a fundamental aspect, guys. This is very important for you to understand these aspects of it. What are energy blocks? Okay. So these and why are these energy blocks so important and why is it important for us to manage that is very critical aspect we will understand today. So your energy block is controlled by various aspects of it. At a physical level, it is covered by your attachment to things, illusions, the lies which you tell yourself, the grief you go through, the shame and the guilt you go through, all that is internal connections because your five senses get attracted to these things fear, guilt, shame, grief, lies, attachment, ego, all that you connect back. That is of your senses getting activated. That is one sort of an energy block. The other set of energy block happens through childhood traumas. Any sort of an issues you have gone through childhood or cultural conditioning you went through or limiting beliefs which you have been ingrained through your way of life through your cultures, through your spiritual interactions, whatever it is, you have all that limiting beliefs to you. Some have restrictive habits or exhaustive habits, like consuming too much of meat or consuming too much of alcohol, smoking. All that are excessive habits which people have. Some people will have restrictive habits. Eitherwise, it will stop your energy block. Some energy blocks are physical and emotional injuries. So, supposing you are having heart element, you are having cancer element, and your loved ones have not been there, you are distant, you are not getting whatever you wish to get in your life, your dreams are not happening in the right place, then you have emotional injuries. Your physical injuries and emotional injuries and all these will start blocking your energy. If your energy has to be really aura and energy has to carry out, everything has to be aligned. And that's the reason as we move into future aspects of it, we assign ourselves to spirituality. A divine being of connection, us with the divine is important so that you'll cleanse all these things and come back. So energy block is very important. If your energy is blocked, you will not be able to open up. So most often this all happens because of lack of energy, lack of awareness. We will not have that real awareness with us to manage that these are there and these are blocking you. Okay. So what happens to us, most of us, is we shut down to protect or escape. And that's called deficiency because we shut it down and we overactivate it. Sometimes we end up doing really overactivating our sort of systems either to fight or to control. So we do over excess in some of the activities. So even that is danger that will also block your energies. And this is the essence. You have to understand energy has to be contained or in us very nicely so that we transfer those energies into the right set of activities. Hence, this important ritual in any sort of a soul wealth activation ship, first fundamental focus to have is your know how your energy transmits, know your blocks, know your limiting beliefs, know your emotions, where it is coming from, so that you will try to address them. Okay, so we talked about importance of creating money blueprint, and what is this money blueprint? This money blueprint is coined by an individual called Harvaker in the book called Secrets of Millionaire's Mind. Okay, where a money blueprint is like a thermostat. Remember, we talked about Mohana and Vinay would be knowing it. We talked about thermostat resetting, which is done. This thermostat resetting is done again by Dr. Maxwell Maltz. In our initial ways of working, income reset sessions, we talked about thermostat, the invisible thermostat which carries the same thing. It talks about here in Millionaire Mind. So the money blueprint, everyone is supposed to have this money blueprint, guys. It is very important aspect for each one of us. So what does the money blueprint does? The money blueprint refers to your subconscious internal scripts. And that's the reason, if you recall, I keep asking you all to write your journals. Why? Because your subconscious mind, whatever you are writing, whatever you are reflecting is your internal blueprint about money. Subconsciously, what you say is consciously happens. What you believe, what you feel, and what you expect around earnings, savings, spendings, and investing money is nothing but it's called money blueprint. So it's where right way to use the money blueprint to the right purposes. So that's the reason for any sort of a individual, money blueprint is essential. So you need to know what is your subconscious script about being towards money. Do you have fear for money? Do you have money as good things? Do you feel money is safe for you? Do you feel money is blissful? You'll have how you behave with money when suddenly you see money, how do you behave towards it? Do you have greed for money? Do you have ego for money? Someone else get more money than you, Mohna. So how do you behave? All that falls a part of money blueprint. And this is essential part of anyone's life. All right, let's move forward. Now we'll have to decode our money blueprint, and how we end up doing is first and foremost emotional influence. So money is deeply tied to emotions for most of the people. People don't know that. People have connections such as fear. If someone else is getting more money, you fear that if you are earning money, you fear that what happens if I lose that job? What happens if someone steals away that money? What happens if something suddenly happens? So fear is what drives them emotion. Some people will have greed. If they see more sort of a money, they see, oh my God, so much of money. How will I able to get that money? So this is where anxiety creeps in. This is where shame creeps in. If someone else is having more money, you feel shameful that you are not having money. If someone drives a car, you don't drive a car, you drive on a scooter, you feel really greed. The guilt is still there. So this reflects in your emotion. Why others people are selected in better jobs? Why am I stay stuck here only? Why other people have bigger houses, villas and all? Why am I still here like this? This greed, this fear, this guilt have influences on your money. So that is a subconsciously it happens. So your emotional responses are often led to impulsive decisions. So we end up taking impulsive decisions. If you are a stock market guy, someone is saying that market is down, suddenly you go back and you sell your stock for a lower prices and keep moving forward. Someone tells that, this is a demand in the industry. AI is coming. Now you start investing heavily on AI, start reading AI, start, getting courses, start getting certificates in AI. But you do that in panic, that will not yield results. So your mind and heart has to have coherence, and that coherence is the objective for you to drive your emotional impulses. So often in soul wealth program, while you're decoding your money, you'll have to see where is your decision for money coming from. Is it coming from greed? Is it coming from ego? Is it coming from fear? Is it coming from shame? Where is it operating from? When you are operating from lower energy frequencies, you will not be able to make the higher energy levels. So your money beliefs comes down. So all that you will have to do is you will have to widen this money belief as you operate like a god. Okay, so that beliefs you have to operate. Do you think a mango tree will think every year that I will have to give 20 mangoes this year because last year I gave 100 mangoes? It will not think that way. Do your mother think that to Mohana I have to feed more? To other sister of Mohana, I will feed less food? No. They operate at a very higher level. So similarly, your operation with money is all about that. Okay. So how do we decode our money beliefs? Okay. Again, beliefs and systems. So our money beliefs, they are not ours. Most often they're formed in the childhood. When you are a child of 8 years, until then your brain start rationalizing things. That's how money beliefs get shaped. How we relate to wealth. Your parents, your grandparents, if they are being part of a bigger family as such. Okay, your ancestors have a lot of money, but you don't have that money. Your father doesn't have money. Your father struggled. Your parents struggled. Your uncle struggled, but your grandparents are quite rich in the society. When that happens, your wealth thought process starts building from there, from your money and debt. Your uncles, your aunts, your grandparents. You have to understand whenever you are building your money blueprint, understand what sort of a struggles they have gone through in their life. If they are successful, why they are successful, what sort of a practices they have done for which they were successful and why you are not successful. So you have to think on those angles. Okay. So for example, if you are being told by your parents that money is bad, rich people are greedy, others think about money is freedom, but it's never enough. You have to have certain limits in your life. Beyond that, you should not be. People feel it's greedy. Even religion teaches us this. Beyond this, it's all greedy. You have to share your wealth with others. All that people will talk about. So you need to have a very good relationship with your money. And that's what money relationship was all about. Money blueprint suggests that you need to have a good relationships. All that which are fears and all which are ingrained in, start questioning, start rationalizing these beliefs. If you don't rationalize these beliefs, things will get into a difficult stage for you all. Okay, so these subconscious beliefs which are formed in can lead to self-sabotaging or financial success. So either these beliefs will kill you down or these beliefs will increase your financial success. So subconscious conditioning happens to you all at early point in your lifetime. Knowingly or unknowingly, you are influenced by this. So what you do, how do you change is what the objective of the sessions for all of us in life. Okay. Now, what we do here is we talk about cultural and society narratives. Okay, so now until now we talked about emotion. Now we are talking about cultural narratives and how they influence us. Okay, so there are big ideas about money which we keep learning from world around us. TVs, movies, religions, schools, teachers, all unknowingly they talk about money. In movies, you will see that a rich guy will always be a villain. A poor guy will always be a hero. It's all talks to you that money is evil. And rich guy wants to accumulate more and more and more of money. But hero feels money has to be safe. And that's what they portray in some of the movies. TV shows and movie shows, rich people are greedy and dishonest. But in reality, you might have seen a lot of rich people are philanthropists. They go back and they contribute to the society at large. So what you see, what you believe is not right because that is your money narrative. Your money narrative changes because of your thought process of beliefs. So we often hear that money doesn't grow on trees. You will have to work hard for every penny, and that makes you get rich. And hard money will always stays with you. People will keep telling these statements. Don't have easy money, work hard, work hard, work hard, which is not the concept of getting money. So to manage, there are no sort of a belief system which talks about working hard will give you money. Of course, they'll give you penny by penny, but that's not the reality of life. So you'll have to decode what is real and what is unreal, guys. That's the objective of it. And sometimes this is purely influenced, again, this is sometimes purely influenced by our belief systems around money. So financial behavior. So what is the psychology of your money? You have to think. Okay, people talk about saving too little or spend too more. That's sometimes you talk about that sort of a money area as well. Fear of investing despite you know. So these things observe your mindset. You have money, but you fear investing. You save very little because you feel that it's not the right way for you. You have to think about money, guys. So money is like an energy and resource. You have to utilize that effectively. Sometimes you you actually procrastinate financial planning. It is very important for everyone to have your money blueprint. You should have, but no one will teach about this. You, if you want to plan it, you also neglect it, because that's how things will compare for you. So you'll start comparing your money with others, and that will further create your financial stress for you. So you end up hopping jobs, you end up hopping things to get more and more and more and more and more, you struggle. So this is financial behavior around the money, guys. So you'll have to understand various activities where your brain is getting in with relation to money. So you have to note down in your diary. So when I'm saying that this is a psychology of money, if you think you are the same psychology, you write it down that yes, I'm this type. Yes, I have this sort of a problem. Then if you write it only, you will be able to sort it. Okay. Then money identity. So we learn a lot about from our parents, our schools, our school teachers, our environments which are bought in. People coin this fantastic word, you are from middle class families. Okay. And there are a lot of insights talks about middle class, that you middle class spend money, middle class save money. There are movies around this subject. So you'll have to be watchful and mindful about this sort of a environments and what you are seeing in and conceiving in it here. So most of the people feel that money is often linked to self-worth and social status. If your spouse comes from better family background, rich family background, you'll feel this same problem coming to you. Or else you feel that in my father's place, money is often spent really well. This is only for ladies I'm talking about it. Okay. So you have that feeling that had I been with my father, my lifestyle would have been different than my husband. So this self-worth issues keep coming up at your social status, which you'll have to fix it up at the early stages of your life. Some attach their identity to financial success or failures. Observe your thought process. So what identity are you addressing in? If you are not able to make some things in your life, is it worth of looking and attaching to that? Is what you have to watch up. And the connections between you and your money either drives unhealthy financial habits or avoidance. Completely you will avoid it because your relationship with money is not right. When it is not right, you avoid that. So it is critical to understand where your money blocks are all about. So now we talked about cultural beliefs. We talk about your relationship with money, childhood influences. We talk about your thought process about your money. Now, what I want you all to go back and think through is where in your life do you feel not enough? I want you to write down this question and think about it. Where in your life do you feel it's not enough? I need more about money. Which stage of your life have you felt it? What messages about money shaped your beliefs? Is it through your childhood? Are you influenced by your mother, father, your ancestral belief? Go back and check those beliefs. It's important when you write your money belief systems. Describe your moment of true abundance. When do you feel or when have you felt that you're truly, truly abundant? Note it down. These are very important beliefs you have. Describe the moment of true abundance and where can you choose sufficiency today, because n number of wealth may come up to you. You may look forward for millions of rupees, but how much is sufficient for you? Where is the drawing line you wish to have? 100 million? 1 trillion? Where do you want to cut your thing? You feel sufficient for your life, luxurious lifestyle. Where is it? Think about that. It is important. Once you are done writing it, give me a thumbs up. We will move on for the next level. Mm, Saraswati, you can switch on your camera. Good. Once you have made a note of it, it's very important to reflect on this. Should we move forward? Give me a thumbs up, guys. Then I'll move forward. Meanwhile, let me grab water. Mohana, you're done. Saraswati, can you confirm? Perfect. Perfect. Vinay, you lost us, is it? Mohana?
Yes, sir, he left the meeting.
No problem. Let's move forward. Okay. All right. Okay, let's move forward, guys. Decode our money blueprint again. Mindset scarcity, not enough time, not enough money. You have fear and anxiety. We discussed about it. Mindset sufficiency. I have time for me, but I don't have time for money, love, gratitude, trust, and all. So when I keep asking people to write about journal writing and all, people say I don't have time. So when you don't have time for writing thank you note, being gratitude and trust and alignment, how will you have time to have built relationship between soul and wealth? It will not be. So you'll have to take time for doing it because that's the cleansing activity all about. Okay. So how do we break pattern? So now what you have done, you have understood your money blueprint. You know where is your money beliefs are coming from. You know how much money you need. You know what is the relationship between money so far. You know the problem statements. Now, how do you break the pattern? So, first and foremost, you should be aware of. Until now, we are aware of it. We know what sort of a problems are troubling us with relationship with money, with relationship with our energy levels. Now we will have to release, and then after that we program. In these 10 days, we end up going back to your journal to see how you are aware of your wealth connection. We will start doing a lot of activities to release and come back to the normal NC, and then we start reprogramming. This is called ARR method. First, awareness is important, then release and reprogramming is what we end up doing. Okay, so this is how we address that gap with money. And that's the objective of soul wealth activation. So, assignment for you all. So, start writing in whatever we are sharing in, identifying limiting beliefs. Write down a money beliefs you're currently holding that feels limiting or negative. Write it down. For example,
Excuse me.
yes, yes.
Excuse me.
Saraswati, tell
Yeah.
me.
1 minute. Awareness, release, and third one, what is that? I can't listen.
Okay, okay. So, one is
RR
awareness,
method you told no, sir. That
ARR method.
first one.
One is
Yes.
awareness. Next, once you are
Okay.
aware of your money beliefs, then we end up using a lot of
Okay.
rituals to release your money beliefs. Then we reprogram our mind because whatever is being taught to you, whatever being is influenced to you from your ancestors, childhood, whatever r- thoughts you had, that thoughts have to be reprogrammed. How do you reprogramming your thoughts? First, you have to be aware where you are. Your awareness is very important to understand. Then, after being aware, we will release whatever old beliefs, then we reprogram. That's what we do. It's called ARR method: awareness, release, and reprogram. Clear?
Okay.
All right,
Thank you.
perfect. No problem. All right. So first and foremost, you're identifying. Now you're doing all that awareness activity now. Okay. So I want you all to write down a money belief you're currently holding, which is either limiting or negative. So this thought, money is very hard. Money doesn't come on trees. Money is very difficult. Only we have to get money from hard work. All these beliefs, write it down. Okay. Once you write down, understand where is this belief coming to you. If I'm saying money is hard to come, think about time. Who said money is hard to come? Are you still holding that belief? Your grandma would have told you, your grandpa would have told you, your uncle would have told you, or your school teacher would have told you. Reflect on this belief. Who told this belief? Is it in family? Is it in cultural? Or is it personal experience that no, Venkat, this is true. No one told me, but I know money is hard to come because I faced in life. I never had 100 rupees at one point in time. It was very difficult to get 100 bucks. I have to go back and ask 10 different people to get 100 rupees. So, money is hard. Is that example of yours is relevant today? That's where it is important. So, you are knowing your limiting beliefs. Once you are done, we will move on to the next one. Done, Mohana? Saraswati done?
Yeah, done, sir. Done. Completed.
Perfect. Mohana, you are done? Perfect. Let's move on. Next, notice its impact. So, in the earlier area, you have known where is the impact coming from. Now you go back and ask yourself how this belief affects your money decisions. If someone is saying that money is hard to come by, do you really feel anxious about it? Do you avoid spending even if it is required to? Or it is a vice versa? Okay, your belief around money, it's both sides you'll have to understand. Sorry, I didn't give you this perspective. For some people, money is, for example, you're getting 10,000 rupees. I've seen handful of people who end up spending 15,000 rupees because they have credit card, this and that. So they take more loan and spend the money. They don't feel anxious. Even that angle you have to look at it because you feel money is easy buy. For me, money, I don't have any problem with money. Money comes to me, but I overspend money. Even that angle you get here. Both perspectives you'll have to look at because either you're operating from low frequency of lack of money or you are operating from 10,000. If I'm getting in, you are spending 15,000 rupees. I'm just giving an example. Both sides you'll have to look at it. You end up overspending thinking money is natural for you. Understand that belief as well. Okay, let's move forward. Is this belief 100% true? What is your story about this belief? And challenge on both sides of the story, guys. It is important to challenge on both sides of the story. If you have received unexpected income, now you are not getting why. You have to understand both sides of the story. And moving forward, now that you have understood the statement of yours, now craft a new positive money beliefs and replace it. For example, if you say that money is hard to get it, you will say that this belief got formed to me when I was 6 years old by my school teacher. But that belief is not right. Today, am I've seen the world around me and I'm attending this session on soul wealth activation program. I want to replace that with this belief system that money is not hard to come. Only that you need is good energy relationships with your money to get that money. That's how you have to change it. Make it clear, simple, positive language. Okay. And write a short paragraph describing how your life will be improved by adopting this new belief. new feelings and choices and outcomes. The thought of not having your money to thought of having money and replacing your thought. Imagine a small paragraph of writing in how is your new beginning is all about. Did you guys get it? You have to write that. Once you write that, let me know how the thought is for you guys. Okay. It's important to know that to see where you are heading. Mohana, are you done?
Yes.
So, so between that old journey and new journey of your belief system, have you noticed anything different? Were you able to any? Because that belief system breaking is important, Mohana.
Before I thought um, gaining the skills is important and we should work very hard for this.
Hmm.
Now I don't think like that. Now I
Okay,
think that ga- gaining the skills is important as well as the ability to show your skills.
perfect, perfect. And that's the way the beginning happens. And this is how the energy forms. Saraswati, are you ready with your new beginning statement?
Yes, yes. Ready,
Okay,
ready.
okay, tell me about it.
Actually, um, I didn't believe anything
Hmm.
uh, before. So recently, nowadays, I'm writing uh, the book.
Hmm.
Nowadays, I'm thankful to universe. So I'm getting
Amazing.
some new ideas. I'm getting some new ideas, and I am going to it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm believing nowadays. It is
Okay, okay.
happening in my life.
Perfect. Perfect, Saraswati. So that's what is
Yeah.
important. See, you're feeling choices and outcomes of attending this. And so here, Saraswati, in this session, what you have to understand is any sort of a feelings still there in your mind is what you have to capture. While I understand that you are practicing gratitude journal writing and all that stuff, which is helping you,
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
which is good. We are doing that before, but you have to understand where is your ancient beliefs coming back. So in the when we started our session, we talked about gaps, we talked about where is the money beliefs coming from, ancestor beliefs coming from, all that you'll have to note down and
Mm.
change that to new beginning, old
Okay.
statement to new statement, then you'll have relevations. Okay,
O- Okay.
perfect. Let's get going. Okay, so let's do quickly a money quiz. Okay, so we have about 10-15 questions here, guys. I want you to note down each question, and one of the statement which closely relates to you is what we'll understand. This is called what is your money type? Very interesting concept to know your money type before you get into how you're spending money is important. So when you receive money, so suddenly, Mohana, I come back to you, say, I offer 1 lakh rupees to Mohana and Saraswati. What is your first thought if I give you 1 lakh rupees? Do you think, how can I help others with this money? Do you think, how should I budget and plan this for future? Do you think, let's enjoy fun? I will go and buy an iPhone immediately because I have to enjoy it now? Or do you see that I need to protect and keep it safe? Or do you feel that I would rather not think about it? It makes me uncomfortable. Or do you think that this will help me gain power and influence? Or how can I turn this into more wealth? The last question is I would like to give it to someone else so that they'll take care to handle this money. Immediately, what comes to your mind is what write it out. Don't think anything else. You should not think 10 times about it. Whatever comes first, you and write it.
I need to protect and keep it safe.
You need to protect and keep it safe. Write it down. First
Yes.
question, response is D. Mohana, what is for you?
D.
How should I budget and plan this for future?
How do I budget? Okay, B. So
Option B.
Mohana B, Saraswati D. Write it down and keep it. One D, one B. Okay. I'm moving into further. Question number 2. How do you feel about budgeting and financial planning? So I ask you to do budgeting and financial planning. What do you think about it? I find it boring and tend to ignore. I enjoy organizing and planning. It makes me feel secure. I resist it, but I know it is necessary. I get anxious about money and avoid financial planning. I would rather someone else manage it. I see it as a tool to increase my control and influence. I see it essential for growing my wealth. I'm happy as long as I have enough to enjoy. Which one of these questions you want to go and answer? Don't think much. Whatever comes first, you write it. Read all questions. Your brain should not think about it. Mohana, what is it for you? Saraswati, what is it for you?
Uh, Actually, I have two options. Can I select two options?
Best of the one.
Best of one. Mm, I didn't see clearly that the option G.
D for you.
G.
See, I resist, but I know it's necessary.
No, no, it is essential for growing my wealth. Before that, what is that word I feel?
Which is essential. Okay. It is essential for growing my wealth. I see it is as a tool to increase my control and influence.
The option is G.
G.
Yeah.
Saraswati, what is for you?
My option is B. I enjoy organizing and planning. It make me feel secure.
Super. Super. Let's move forward. Under 2, write down your responses. Okay. Let's go with 3. When faced with financial challenge, you tend to be generous, even it stretches you. Take practical self steps to solve your problem. Spend money to feel better and to distract yourself. Worry about losing what I have. Avoid dealing with it. Try to control the situation and people involved. What do you do? Lean on trusted person for help and advice. Choose. Let's make it very fast, guys. Let's move on. What's yours,
D.
Mohana?
Take practical steps to solve the problem.
Okay, track practical steps to wow. Write it down. Write it down. Mohana, what is yours? You are speaking in mute.
I can't see the last option words.
Lean on trusted person for advice or help.
I will choose last option.
All right, perfect. Perfect. Note it down. Let's move forward. Your attitude towards wealth is it's meant to be shared to other people. It provides security and stability. It is a mean to enjoy life and feel good. It is fragile and needs protection. It is overwhelming and I would rather not focus on it. It is power and a way to influence. It is a game of growth and opportunity. I prefer to let others handle. What is your attitude towards wealth?
Option G.
Option
G.
Option G. Wow. Saraswati, what is yours?
Option is A.
Perfect.
It's
Perfect. Let's move forward, guys. What
yes,
is your
yes.
spending style? You're a generous person who gives freely, often more than you afford. You're conservative. You plan only. I plan and only spend on necessities. Impulsive. I spend for immediate gratification. Protective. I'm cautious and may hoard money. Avoidant. I ignore financial matters. Controlling. I like direct where and how money is going. Opportunities. I look for ways to maximize returns. And delegating. I let others handle financial decisions. Where are you on this money?
Option G.
Option C.
Super. Super. Mohana, what is it for you?
Option G.
Option D. Super. Let's move.
G. I
What is
look
your
for
financial
ways
goal?
to maximize returns.
Okay, okay. The last one you're referring to? Mohana, you're done with five?
Yes,
Let's do six. Saraswati, six.
I have selected G.
Okay, you have selected C. Perfect. Saraswati, what did
Yes,
you
yes.
select?
1 minute. One second. 1 second.
All right.
Option E.
Perfect. Get going. Against each
To
question,
avoid
write it down,
financial
guys.
stress.
Write it down against each thing. Seven, three more questions to go. How do you handle financial decisions? I consider others' needs before my own. I rely on careful research and analysis. I decide based on what feels good at this moment. I often hesitate or avoid making decisions. I pass the responsibility to someone else. I prefer to be in control and make the final call. I'm bold and take calculated risks. I trust someone else's judgment over time, over mine. Which one you want to go? Three more questions, guys. Let's do fast.
Option B.
Option B for you. Perfect. Write it down. Saraswati, write it down.
Yeah, mine option is also B.
Perfect. Let's move forward, guys, with another question. Ninth, what statement resonates most with you? Money is meant for helping others. Money is a tool for security. Money is for enjoying life. Money is fragile and needs protection. Money is confusing. Money is power and control. Money is a game to grow and win. I trust others more than myself with money. Which one you want to go ahead with?
Option is G.
Perfect. Money is a game to grow and win. Mohana, what is it for you?
Same G.
G. Perfect. Let's move forward. Last question. When thinking about future, what do you worry about helping others than your own financial future? Or do you carefully plan and prepare to ensure stability? Or do you focus on enjoying life now rather than long term planning? Or do you feel anxious about losing what you have? Prefer not to think about it? Think about how to gain influence and power, get excited about the future opportunities, or hope someone else will take care of details. What do you want to take?
Option
Saraswati, I think you should mute.
Option is B.
Option is B. Perfect. All right, all right. Mohana, what is it for you?
B.
B. Perfect.
Carefully plan
I
and
think.
prepare to ensure step.
All right. Now, scoring. Let's score it. Okay. Let's do scoring bit, guys. So I want you guys to think about scoring. I'll talk about in a minute. So you have each question you have scored whatever it is, right? Now, let's do one thing. In the event of time is already 9:30. What we will do is I will be sharing this questionnaire with you all tonight. Spend time in answering those questions. We will discuss this concept tomorrow. We will differ our scoring tomorrow. Will that be of help, guys? Yes. Sharp 8:30, let's join because this topic in itself is a lengthy topic because after scoring we talk about which type of style you are in and so on and so forth, which takes a little bit of time. Let's do that tomorrow. Today we will end our day one session and let's calibrate to tomorrow. I'll be sharing a quiz template with you all. Note down the quiz template, come back with your scoring tomorrow's. All right. Bye bye. Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you. Bye bye. Good night.
Bye
Bye.
bye.